I'm going to be with you for the next 2 hours, and the crew is just telling me we have 11 days till Christmas. I've been trying not to think about it because I'm a little behind this year, but it's okay. Don't panic. I'm here. We're here together. We can get through this, right? We've got practical presents this hour coming up. We have electronics next hour. Everything today on HSN is on 6 flexible payments. Plus, we also have free shipping and handling. So sit back, relax, maybe grab your cup of coffee, and we're gonna get started because we have so many great gifts. And they're the gifts that you go, I didn't really know I needed, until you realize all the practical ways you're going to use them, or the person you're giving it to, they'll go, wow, I really love this item and I'm so glad I got it. Like our first item. It's called the Smart Clip Nail Clippers, and they come with a magnifier. So if you're like me and you're struggling to see, because a lot of times, like maybe you wear readers, but then you're starting to try to really get in there and clip the toenails. Maybe it's the mani or the pedi. We're now gonna give you that extra helping hand with that magnifier. Now this is a 4-piece kit. This is the only planned airing on the day. And in that 4-piece kit, we're even showing you the nail clipper catcher. So they don't go all over the floor and you don't have to get the vacuum and pull it out. Here's what you get. There is that magnification. You're getting the large clippers, the smart clippers, and the nail file coming included for $14.95. Now everything today, as I mentioned, is on 6 Flex. I'm not even sure Angie, who is our guest, Angie Lee is joining us. She's our product expert. Angie, I'm not sure you've ever seen this on 6 Flex Pay.
I have never seen this on 6 Flex. I've never even seen a Flex Pay, I don't think, ever at $2.
$2.49 to get this at home. To me, you can't even go to the corner drugstore and get clippers or this whole set with the little catcher and the magnifier and the nail file for $14.95 on those 6 Flex. And this is a great last minute stocking stuffer.
It's a great last minute stocking stuffer, and it's something that we all use each and every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And for me, I know in my household, it's one of those things where I'm always saying, where are the clippers, right? I can never have enough. But what makes these so unique and so different and truly extraordinary is that now you're going to be able to see what you're doing, because you have a magnifying glass built right into the system that is magnetic. So I can pop this on or pop this off, whether I'm using the toenail clippers or the fingernail clippers. Simple, easy, and of course, makes it very easy to see. And then of course, each set has this non-slip grip holder. So no more slipping, just gripping. So know when you're going to clip your toenails or your fingernails or even those of loved ones, you know that you're gonna be able to do it with ease and precision. Now, like any good sharp knife, right? You know that's the safest way. You don't ever wanna use a dull knife. Well, clippers are the same experience. These are ultra sharp. So whether you have the thickest of nails, maybe it's acrylic nails, maybe it's extremely thick toenails, you're gonna be able to clip right through and get the most precise cut at each and every time.
Well, and that's important because think about how many times you've gone to clip the nails and they're not sharp, and then you get that jagged kind of frayed edge to your nail, and then you have to file it even shorter. If you're like me, I have really difficulty growing my nails, so when they get to the length I want them at, like, and I'm just trying to trim them up, I don't want to go any shorter than I have to.
Right, absolutely.
So you want precision, you want accuracy, and you want the highest quality. Now, I personally love the magnification. I think that is super, super smart.
Oh my goodness.
Because how many of us strain to be able to see, especially if you know a nail tech, or maybe you have your favorite nail lady that you go to all the time, right?
Right.
Take this as a gift and give it to her so when she's doing your nails, she can use these.
Absolutely, and you can see each and every cut so clean, so precise, because of the sharpness of these clippers. Of course, they are all 100% stainless steel. They're gonna be very sanitary for you. And of course, you know, I love that idea, taking it to the salon with you. You know, what great gifts. I mean, I would bundle this even maybe with, you know, one of her favorite polishes, or you could do like a little foot care kit and put a little bundle together. I mean, I know, especially working in the beauty industry, I mean, people love pampering gifts, right? Because it's the one thing that we don't do enough of for ourselves. So whether this is for you, whether this is for a loved one, maybe you're a kid, caregiver and you take care of someone else, what a great tool to have in your arsenal. You're not only getting the toenail clippers, which you saw here, and just to give you an idea, because you know sometimes those toenails can get quite thick, I'm gonna even use this piece of wood. And why I do this is because I want you to see the thickness of this piece of wood, and I'm just gonna cut right through it. Clean, precise, each and every time. Even the thickest of nails, whether the acrylics, the gels, whether it's those thick toenails, it's really, truly no match for the Smart Clippers. In addition, you're also getting that nail clipper. Now, what I truly think is genius here, and it's one of those why didn't I think of that moments, is in your nail clipper, you actually have a chamber underneath. And what happens—
So that's your nail catcher, right?
That's your nail catcher. Now, they're not all over the floor. They're caught right in that nail catcher, and I can dispose of them accordingly.
This is a really gross story, but it's so true. My husband used to have a roommate that would clip his toenails, and they would be, like, I would remember when we dated, I'd be like, ew, whose toenails?
Oh my goodness,
and then I went over there one time and he was clipping it, they were just flying everywhere.
Oh,
and I'd always be like, ew, like, that like gave me a double chin doing that. But it's so funny, I'd be like, why don't you do that in the bathroom or somewhere where the nails don't go everywhere? So when Angie was telling me this had the little catcher, I'm like,
yes,
that is, it made me think of that story. And I'm like, that is the smartest thing ever, because now they don't go everywhere.
Right.
And this is just really, we all have seen nail clippers, let's be honest. I'm not standing here showing you something brand new and exciting, but it's something that's been reinvented with the magnification, with the nail catcher, strong, nice precision cut, and it's something that's practical, functional, and I love what you said. We don't really, a lot of times, take the time to pamper ourselves.
We don't.
So this is nice to kind of be able to give that gift, and I think it fits in the stocking just perfect.
Oh yeah, just perfect. You know, I've done cute little gift baskets with these. Like I said, if you want to put maybe your favorite polishes together.
Great idea.
I love it too for like new moms out there, because nothing more scary than having to clip those babies' nails, right? You're so terrified you're gonna get too close. You don't have to worry about that anymore, because now you can see. You have that magnification. You can transport this from the toenail clipper right onto the fingernail clipper, because it is a magnetic back. You don't have to put on those readers to see what you're doing. Great for travel, and truly just one of those gifts that you go, wow, you know what? Not only are you gonna love this, but you're going to use this each and every day.
Yeah, and I was thinking, we were talking about as well, my grandmother, when I visit her, she's so funny, because she's like, I can't see my toenails. And she'll be like, Robin, can you clip it? And my mom laughs, because, you know, my mom's like, well, I'll do it for it. I'm like, nah, I got it, I don't care. And so I'll clip my grandmother's, but I think because of the magnifier, like this would give someone who maybe is elderly the independence to feel like there are little things in life that you can still do yourself.
Right,
without having someone else to help you. So 633-622, $14.95, only planned airing on the day. Angie's gonna stick with us because we have our Zadro, am I saying it right?
Our Zadro mirrors.
Mirror that's still to come, so stay tuned for that. But we wanna share with you, Linda Lyday, who's our very special guest, will be joining us. And she made me feel good this morning, because she said, I'm just finishing up my Christmas tree. And she goes, Robin, don't fret. I haven't even put mine up yet.
Right.
So that made me not feel so bad about myself being so far behind. I don't know.
This year has been like on super speed, I think. I don't know. Everything's
I've had a lot going on.
Moving very quickly.
Yes. Okay, but here's the instant. I had a point for telling you that story. Linda's going to be sharing with us the 4-pack of LED flashlights. Now, these are $25.95. They're on 6 Flex. You know, this hour are those practical gifts, but they're also great stocking stuffers, last-minute gifts. Everyone needs a great flashlight, whether it's walking the dog and you're getting 4 of them, whether you choose the multicolored or the solid. It's coming up in about 4 minutes, so stay tuned. It's gotta be longer than that, isn't it, Rob? Because I was thinking this has to be longer than 4 minutes. Anyway, let's move into, this is another item that is only going to be seen this morning from Angie. Now, this is from Zadro. They are #1 in magnification in mirrors. They truly are a leader.
Oh, yes.
They are one of the first who created the very first fogless mirrors. They are genius when it comes to creating really true lighting, almost shadow-free mirrors.
Yes.
That allow you to put on your makeup. Maybe you're waking up this morning, right? And you're getting ready, you're gonna be putting your makeup on for work, and then you get to work and you're like, whoa.
You look like you're going to a nightclub.
Yeah.
The blush is on overload.
Or you should be at the circus.
Yes.
One of the two, right? Well, this is really not only a beautiful mirror, but it's cordless and it's dual-sided. So you have 1-time magnification on one side and 10 times on the other. There we're showing you that beautiful nickel finish. It is battery operated, so you don't have to worry about no fuss, no muss, no cables, no wires. 360-degree rotation, so it allows you to get the perfect angle for you to apply your makeup, to tweeze your brows, for the men to shave, whatever it may be.
Oh, yes.
All you have to do is choose. Do you want the rose? Now, the Rose and Beauty Report completely sold out. We actually, with the teamwork of Zadro, were able, and HSN, the partnership, to be able to get more back in stock of the rose gold color. So the look of that rose gold. So that is available this morning. We also have it in your nickel finish, and then we also have chrome. Now, if you want the chrome, here's the deal here. We have a little over 2 dozen left in the chrome.
Wow, I believe it.
That's it. So on 6 flexible payments today only, because 6 Flex Pays, take advantage of that. That is going to be $10.17. But it has a light built in, right, Angie?
It has that lighting built right in. Now that LED lighting going all the way around the circumference of the mirror, which is a full 8 inches across, so you're gonna get your whole face in there. Take a look at the clarity though. We are talking about Zadro.
I just scared myself.
Oh, I'm telling you, I put a time limit on that 10-time magnification. You're only allowed like a couple minutes in there, ladies, and then you gotta get out.
I like that.
I'm serious. Take a look, because this is why. You can see every individual hair on the back of this sunflower, right? Because, and look at the optical clarity, because this is optical glass. It's what makes Zadro so different. It's what makes them award-winning. It's what makes them #1, because they give you that non-distorted look. You get that full LED lighting. This is mimicking natural sunlight. So if you have terrible lighting in your home or in your bathroom and you're constantly struggling, if you're constantly having to put on those readers to get in and do your magnification treatments, whether it's extractions or it's your tweezing or it's even just putting on mascara, not anymore. You get the beauty of that Zadro mirror in a portable version, and I say portable because it is battery operated. Of course, a couple of AA batteries get you rocking and rolling, no cords. I'm obsessed with this because I like to sit at my kitchen table and do my makeup sometimes because the lighting in there is so great. Not as dark as maybe my bathroom. Wherever is best for you or most comfortable for you in your home. You can travel with this. I take this RVing with me. I love it because it is so lightweight and so portable, but it's a powerhouse. You get the 1-time, you get the 10-time magnification on that swivel, and boy, does this make an amazing gift. It comes beautifully packaged, first class all the way. When you gift this, you're gonna be hearing about it for years and years to come.
Well, and think about it. Maybe you have, the kids that everybody's getting ready in the morning, like maybe right now, and maybe you only have 1 or 2 bathrooms and you have more than a house full of people and everybody needs to get into the bathroom. Well, then someone wants to put on their makeup, someone wants to do their hair, someone wants to pluck their brows or put on their lips, whatever it may be. This can go anywhere you want because there are no cables, no cords. It runs on those 4 AA batteries, and now you can do your makeup anywhere in the house. The girls, if you have that daughter or granddaughter who is into makeup right now.
Oh, yes.
And I think about—
And they are,
right?
aren't they?
This is great. They could put it in their bedroom. And another thing I think is very important, that if you are getting this for a teenager or your daughter, the LEDs aren't hot to the touch.
No.
Which is really safe, effective, but really gives you that beautiful shadow-free light that gives you the proper illumination to apply your makeup, to tweeze your brows, to fix your hair, or maybe I love what you said, like the extractions.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe you're doing some kind of mask or
absolutely.
I mean, whatever it may be.
Or simple as even putting in your contacts.
Oh, yes.
Putting in your contacts or putting on your jewelry and trying to get, to that clasp. Here's the thing, whether you are in the daytime or the evening, and I love when they bring the lights down because this is going to give you the brightest of LED lighting that still mimics natural sunlight. Do you know how many times I've used this even in power outages? I'll carry this all around my house.
Really?
It lights up the room. This is so smart because, of course, it's brought to you by the world leader. Now, you may have seen Zadro or heard of Zadro if you've had, you know, the opportunity to stay at one of those very high-end luxury hotels. You know that mirror that's attached to the wall. You can't take it home with you, even though you want to, I know, but you won't make it very far. That is who Zadro is. These are the creme de la creme. This is the Rolls Royce of cosmetic magnification mirrors. Now, you're gonna use this, and this is once again why I love the practicality of this. You're gonna use this every day. Every single day, multiple times a day, and I'm telling you, you couldn't pick a better gift, especially like you mentioned, Robin, for those younger ones. Like I know my daughter who's 16, totally obsessed with makeup. Those girls, they will just sit around and do makeup for hours just to take social media photos.
I was just thinking that. I was thinking like my niece too, like for social media, like she's all into hair and doing all that. So I'm thinking like Angel, she would love this because even if you're like taking a selfie, I know for those of us who are of a generation, we're like, what selfies? Get over yourself,
And I'm
teenage.
terrible at those, by the way.
Right? But I have a point. I do. They're all about proper lighting.
Yes.
And this is going to give you proper illumination, proper lighting in any environment. And because it's cordless, because it's wireless, it runs on those 4 AA batteries. Remember, the mirror is about 8 inches in size, so it gives you enough room for a full face, men, women, teenagers, kids, whoever it is. It's not gonna be hot to the touch. And today, everything's on 6 Flex.
Wow.
And everything's on free shipping and handling. So, and Rob, we're still delivering in time for the holiday season, for Christmas. So you're guaranteed that delivery to be able to get this and be able to gift it for the holiday season. Now, with that being said, when you get it at home, $10.17 on any major credit card on 6 monthly installments. That is the perfect way to shop. If you're like me, I'm already looking like my credit card is like, stop. I'm hurting, right? So any flex pays that I could take advantage of, I'm all about.
It makes it so easy.
It really does.
And so nice.
And quickly, Rob, I want to know, if you don't mind, how many are left in the chrome? Okay, we now have 17 left in the chrome. So if you want the chrome, that is final call out here. The rose gold, the look of rose gold.
My favorite. Yes. I love the rose gold.
It almost has a hint of bronzy too, doesn't it?
This could really go with any of the bronzes. And you know what I love? I mean, other than just the finish on your mirror, you know, it does make that perfect gift because you don't need to know a size. You don't need to really truly know a favorite color. They're all absolutely beautiful.
And batteries on the bottom.
Oh yeah, a couple of AA batteries will get you going. Very simple and easy. And I love that it creates that portability. You can move this anywhere within the home or outside of the home. It does have substantial weight, but it's lightweight enough to move all around.
It says 2 pounds. So seriously, that is nothing. My purse weighs more than that. If you want the the chrome, maybe 10 left now. So about 10 remain there. So that looks like the chrome will sell out. That will leave us with the rose and the nickel. Angie, thank you for coming in. I know it was so early.
No, it's okay. Always so much fun.
You're like a cup of coffee.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Always nice to have you here. All right, stay tuned. We have our flashlights still to come, and we have some really cool, exciting little gadgets I don't want you to miss out on, so stay tuned.
Here's your Merry update for today. Our Savings All the Way event ends today, so shop now to get free shipping and 6 Flex Pay on everything. Are you still crossing off that gift list? Then tune in tomorrow for a great lineup of Christmas countdown shows, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern with Colleen Lopez and 8 p.m. Eastern with Shannon Smith, bringing you all their favorite gifts this holiday season. It's time to get gifty. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
So glad you came.
Thank you. Harris, it's time to go.
One more game.
Ah, this stays here.
We'll be here when you come next time.
Okay.
All right, bye, sweetie. Hey!
Happy holidays. I love it.
You got time for a quick game?
Only if you like losing.
Well, we are helping you find your Mary. A lot of us are stressed. We're trying to figure out the perfect gifts. We're trying to get it all done. And you know what? With 11 days and counting, we're here to help. We want to make it simple, easy. We're going to deliver everything to your front door. And guess what? Everything's on 6 Flex today. Everything's on free shipping. So have fun. Check everyone off that list. And Linda Lyde is joining us this morning, and she is going to help us check some people off the list.
Yes.
Or at least get some great stocking stuffers. Even if it's like corporate gifts and you want to be able to give gifts out with maybe a little something else or a little gift card, it's perfect. Now, flashlights. We're going to give the gift of light. Everybody needs a great flashlight. I was telling Linda all the myriad of ways that I use flashlights in my home. My biggest one is with Monty, because when we're going for a walk or doing something like that, I love to take a flashlight and be a good puppy, you know, owner and clean up after Monty. So these are great for that. They are compact, lightweight, portable, and super bright. Now we have a couple choices for you this morning. We have the multicolored, which are on the bottom. That's going to be your black, your silver, your burgundy, and your blue. And they're all going to come individually packaged with a box so you can gift and go. It's so simple. Then you have your multicolored, and your multicolor is going to be a polka dot with a red rose, your leopard.
Ooh, I know,
walk on
right?
the wild side.
I love that.
Then you're getting like a buffalo check, like a red plaid, and then you're getting a green palm frond, which is very tropical. But let's talk about flashlights. I mean, again, we're not reinventing the wheel here. These are practical gifts, but gifts that people will appreciate and use and remember you gave it to them.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to be here, and I have always, and you've seen me talk about flashlights, is one of my favorite things that I had as a kid.
Really?
Loved it under the covers, loved making the hand puppets on the wall. Yeah, love like, you know, making all the I love them. I still love them, actually.
Right.
So, but now I love them maybe for a little bit different reason, right? So this is, honestly, this is ageless, any age, any sex. That's what I love about it. You don't need to know what size anybody is. Everybody needs a flashlight. So these flashlights, you're getting 9 LED lights right in here, and that's what makes them super bright. Now, when you think about, look how cute, first of all, these patterns are just so cute, which I just really, really love. You're getting the batteries, and that's what I like too, because there's nothing worse than when you get a gift and it's like, oh, I'd really like to use it, but I don't have the batteries. The batteries are already in here.
And I always forget to get batteries.
Yes, all I want you to do is when you get it home, I want you to unscrew the back, and you're gonna take out that little piece of paper about the size of a nickel. So we put that in there so it saves the battery and shipping, right? So if this, you know,
so just pull out the little tab.
Just take out the paper, but then turn on the battery and see the power that this battery has. Now, this used to be my flashlight. Now I gotta show you the comparison.
That's big, bulky, heavy.
Well, I thought I was pretty bad, you know, with this flashlight. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, anything that happens because the police use it, right?
Okay.
But you now, I mean, the great thing is that, okay, D batteries, hard to find. If you take them out of the package and they hit your foot, oh boy, there you go with the broken toe. These have 3 AAA batteries. You're getting them, but I want to show you the difference, because when you think about the old flashlights, we dim the lights a little bit. Look at the old flashlights. Look how yellow the light is. It's so funny that that was just a few years ago, and these drink the power of your battery. Here's your flashlight here. Now look at this. I can just make that go completely away. Now LED just sips. It just sips the power of a battery, right? So this is what's so nice, because let me tell you folks, when you think about if you have your old flashlight, and usually with these flashlights you have to knock them to get them on. I actually had to do that earlier to get this working again. But look at the power that this has, and now you're getting 4 of these. I'm going to take this off completely, and look how nice this is. I mean, seriously, I can like literally light these up. You can see the designs right here, and this is what's that. Now you have a dog. I have a dog that smells a possum about 3 in the morning. I have a little cute possum that lives in the back of my yard.
I think it's interesting you're calling him cute.
Well, because there are only marsupials on North America. Do you know that? They have the little pouch. Yeah. They have a little pouch that they put their babies in, and they rarely have rabies. Okay, so there's a little science lesson for you. Anyway, you love possum because they get the rodents.
I feel like we need a legal disclaimer on that one. I was like, Sure.
Possums are cute. So anyway, so as soon as I shine a light on the possum, my little dog possum stops barking at 3 in the morning, which is fantastic, right? So I use this for grilling. I have a flashlight in every room on each side of the bed. You know, I was visiting some friends up in New York, and I was so proud of them because in the bedroom they had 2 flashlights, couple, right?
It's like a hotel room. They always have flashlights.
Because ye who has the light is the king or queen in whatever case it is. Okay, because once you have the lights go out, no matter what it is, if it's in a party and the lights go out, everybody stops talking because you get nervous without lights. So if you're home, you go without light, and whoever
if a show
has
host
the
is
flashlight.
in that room, no, then we don't stop talking.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's true. Exactly. That's very funny. You're right.
We're always talking as show hosts. But it's true. You're
Yes.
always prepared.
Yes.
In all seriousness, I know we're having fun this morning, but it's true. I mean, if there's a power outage, a lot of snowstorms, you know, I think we're supposed to have storms here. I was getting alerts on my phone last night
Yes.
about like storms.
Right.
Which never come, but that.
Sure, the day that I'm going to put my Christmas lights
Right.
on my house.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank
See,
you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the point is, being prepared makes you feel good. It's confidence, safety, peace of mind. And having this, if you have teenager drivers, if you have anyone who has a car, my husband has put flashlights everywhere in my car.
Right.
I mean, I have them in the little glove compartment box. I have them in the back seat where I can reach them. Of course, I'm always with my dog, always
Right.
with my husband. But this is just such a great little last minute gift. You throw it in a stocking, or maybe like my grandmother, she's 97, or my mom. They're funny because they always want to give a little something with a little
Yes.
money. So maybe you're not necessarily giving a gift, but you want to give a little cash, or you want roll up the cash and put it in the box with the flashlight.
Well, it is the perfect, and I like to put a card in it, go like a caregiver, like maybe a book club. People you don't know that well, maybe, you know what I mean? Or stockings is perfect for that. But I love to put a card with it and say, you know, you really light up a
I think you should
room.
put the marsupial thing in there.
Yes, I'm going to put this in the pouch of
couldn't
my
help
possum
myself.
that was in the back of my fucking backyard.
I don't know how I bring this out in people. I mean, I'm speechless. All right, so you have it in the multicolored, or you have it in the solid. Solid
Right.
is silver, blue, red, or black, or you have the multicolored, which is a polka dot rose, the leopard, the red buffalo check, and then you have the palm frond. So $25.95 and on 6 Flex of $4.33 with free shipping and handling.
Yes.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Always the educationalist. I loved it.
Thank you.
All right, so as we continue on, we're moving into our shoe stretchers. And this is an item that I personally own. Why do I personally own it? I think you could probably figure it out. I'm a shoe fanatic. I love shoes, and many of you do as well, but you know what happens? My feet get sore, they're tight, and then what happens? I have to break the shoes in. Well, my feet have to do the job, right? And then my feet are uncomfortable, tight, miserable. This is the gift you didn't know you wanted or needed until you get it, and you start using it, and then you go, oh my gosh, how did I ever live without it? That was me, and I love them. It is one of my favorite items because my feet feel so much better. Maybe you have that favorite pair of shoes that you feel like I can never break them in. Well, guess what? Now Shoe Stretchers is gonna do the job for you. Tracy Kane, who is our home and style expert, is joining us. We have these in men's or women's. You're getting a 2-pack, which is awesome because I've seen out in retail where you only get one and you have to stretch one foot and then stretch the other, which takes forever. Why not just do them both at the same time?
Exactly.
So we're gonna offer you a 2-pack. Now, if you're choosing the women's is gonna be in grouping. So it's one group, which is sizes 5 through 8, and then your second group is going to be a 9 through 11. So 5 through 8 or 9 through 11, that's your women's. Now, if you're shopping for for the men in your life, that's gonna be 9 through 14. So 9 through 14, we're gonna give you 2 shoe stretchers, and Tracy's gonna talk about the quality of construction, and then we're also giving you the pressure relief pods. Not fun or sexy to talk about in the morning, but we all, bunions, corns, it just works miracles in your shoes. Now, Tracy.
Yes.
Why are these different than other shoe stretchers on the market? Because, I mean, these are just incredible.
Robin, I mean, it says it all right here, right? It's cedar and steel, not plastic. So this is going to hold up. You're gonna have these for a lifetime. They're not going to wear out. You're not gonna crack on you. So it's going to be just something that you're gonna have in your closet. You buy a new pair of shoes, they start to hurt, right? Because you haven't broken them in yet. You're gonna stick your shoe stretchers in and actually break those in for you so you don't have to have that pain. But whether you are someone that works on your feet, you have people in your life that work on their feet, you know, maybe servicemen or retailers, talk show hosts, because I do see some hosts, not mentioning names, taking their shoes off behind their table because they didn't stretch their shoes out.
That's me. That's me.
And so Robin's kicking herself that she didn't use them this morning.
Well, that is true, but I have to say, because I own them, that I take my shoes off sometimes for a different reason, because sometimes I'm so gigantically
Right, you feel towering, I get that.
For people.
This is why you like having me on with you, right?
Because you don't notice my shoes are on. Just a little clarification there, okay.
Let's talk about the different types of shoes that this works in. I mean, basically anything in your closet, starting with your holiday shoes. Did you get new holiday shoes and you're scared to wear them? Well, you know, your pointy toe shoes, your feet are not made like this. So customize your shoes so that they're comfortable. They're gonna work on strappy sandals. They're gonna work on your flats. They always say that flats are supposed to be their most comfortable shoes. I find they're the hardest shoes to find a comfortable pair.
I agree,
this way you
Tracy.
can expand the width and the length. You're getting a half size either way. Whether you want to make it wider or longer or both, you can do both at the same time. Athletic shoes, even ones that have stretchy backs. These have an elastic at the back, but look, you can still stretch them. So break in that elastic for yourself. If you have kids, this is awesome, Robin. So the women's small size, the 5 to 8, well, a size 5 women's is the same as a kid size 3. So you can use these on your kids that are almost into the adult shoes. You know, maybe they play sports or they're dancers, tappers, they have cleats. You can see the little stickers from my daughters.
But they're
very expensive. And they always tend to grow out of them,
So
right, as the
fast.
special occasions coming up, right before the recital, and you don't need them for the rest of the year. So great for that. And then for the men, I mean, if you have a golfer in your life, you know, workmen, you know, office men, it works for all ranges.
Yeah, my husband always wants to wear sneakers because typically dress shoes are so uncomfortable.
Right.
So it's really nice that we can stretch his shoes and they can have that broken in feel. And think about it, typically you like your shoes after you've worn them for a month or so, and now the leather is softer, it's stretched out, it's given a little bit, it's had your foot in it. Now you don't have to do the work. You can have happy feet all the time. And this is the genius of it. I mean, a lot of professional, like, or department stores will have a professional, like, machine in the back that you can ask them to stretch it. To do that?
Yeah.
And they'll stretch it for you. But a lot
sometimes
of
it
times,
goes too far, too.
That's
and
my
then you
point.
can't shrink it back, right?
Right.
So this put in for like 24 hours. Try it, put it on, see if it still works. Give yourself a little time. So if you have a special event coming up, don't do it, you know, don't wake up that morning and be like, oh, I have to stretch my shoes. Think a couple days ahead, you know, do a little at a time.
Now, what about different materials? Like, what does it work best with? Like, if it's leather?
I mean, you could see it's a plethora of every fabrication here on the table. So whether it's suede, leather, regular fabric, faux, you know, nice vinyl-y kind of cleat shoes, right? You know,
I will say it just takes, because I own them, like on shoes that aren't real leather, it takes a little bit longer because it's not a natural hide, it's not a natural leather, so it just takes a little bit longer. So I just leave them in longer. That's not a problem to me. To Tracy's point, you know, just think ahead so you have them stretched out. But I mean, this is all about how many times we've been at a wedding, we've been at a party. 'Tis the season to go to all the parties, and we're looking in our shoe closet getting dressed, and we're going, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to stand in those for 2 hours or 3 hours.
Right.
So get the shoe stretchers and let them do the work for you. Solid wood construction, steel parts, as Tracy had said. Steel?
Steel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So nice, good, solid construction to give you the stretch in the width and in the length. If you own the shoe stretchers, we'd love to hear from you. I'm watching those reviews rotate at the bottom of the screen.
There's just so many. That's absolutely incredible. I know, the 5 stars over and over and over.
They gave me 4 sheets of customer picks, and as Tracy does it, I'm gonna read a few, because since in lieu of, we're not getting, you know, callers calling in this morning, but we wanted to share with you. Here's one. It says 100% worth the money. I've already stretched 1 pair of shoes and they fit like a dream. Buy these. That was from Dayton, Georgia. I can't pronounce the whole thing, but There you go. Sheila in South Carolina. Love these shoe stretchers. They really do the job. Mashin in Michigan used on a pair of shoes last week that I hadn't worn in a while because of the tightness, and the stretchers worked amazingly well. Fairfax, excellent product. Worked the first time I used the stretch the shoes. Ease of use, worked as advertised. And that's review after review, right? Because it's a customer pick.
Absolutely. I do want to mention too the relief pods, because these are so great. If you're struggling, you know, with calluses or with hammer toes, this is the way that you can work certain parts of your shoes for your feet. So if you notice, if you look up close on the actual shoe stretcher, there are holes all over that you can choose where you want to put these relief pods in. They literally pop in and pop out. You're getting 8 of them. You're getting 3 different sizes. So if you have bunions, maybe you want to put the long oval there to move out the side of your inner shoe. If you have hammer toes, they have these little round ones that are great. So you can even see, I put one on here on this strappy sandal. You know, a lot of times like your little toe hurts from your strappy sandals. So just stick that little pod in there for a little bit, and that's gonna help stretch out that strap. So you're not gonna have that pain either.
Yes, and it's so uncomfortable. I wanna remind everyone of sizing again. And the other thing I almost forgot to tell you, if you're a woman size 12, because I can be an 11 or 12, I did get the men's.
Oh, that's smart.
So just
well, and the same thing for men. There's some men that have smaller feet, so you might wanna buy the larger women's size. They can interchange.
They can definitely interchange. I just wanted it, because I know some ladies will always say to me on my Facebook page, hey, Robin, I'm a 12, I want 12.
Yeah.
So I feel ya.
That's a really good point,
if you're
Robin.
watching this presentation going, oh, the women's only go to a size 11, pick up the men's, because the men's is gonna fit a 9 through 14. And then the ladies, you have 2 groupings. One choice is gonna be a 5 through 8, so if you're in that range, pick that up, or the 9 through 11. And I think if you're an 8.5, I think you'd do better with going with the 9, don't you?
Oh, I agree, yes, definitely.
So you get a better stretch.
Yeah, and this, like you were saying, this is a great gift that you don't know that you need until someone gives it to you.
Yes.
So think about, I think this is so great for brother-in-laws, son-in-laws, you know, those people that you sometimes don't know what kind of gifts to get them. Yeah. This is that perfect one.
It is. So 6 flexible payments of $4.41 to get these at home. Free shipping and handling. Great time to pick them up. Tracy, thank you for being here this morning.
Robin.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, same to you.
I know, boy, this hour is moving fast. Everything today is on free shipping, and everything today is on 6 flexible payments. You should see all my guests in the studio. They're all, I have not seen more people excited about free shipping and 6 flex pays. Everybody's, I know 11 days till Christmas. Thank you, Tracy. My stomach just did another little flip. All right, let's talk about the next tool. You're going to get 2 of the adjustable plier set. You get the 7-inch and you get the 9-inch Robo Grip pliers. This is one of the most versatile tools, whether it's lawn and garden, whether it's home repairs, whether it's working on the sprinklers. This is going to be your new best friend when it comes to your toolbox. It's on 6 flexible payments of $5.16 to get it at home. The only thing you have to choose, not between the size of it, but between the colors, because you get 2. So you can choose the red or you choose the black. Tom Wise is joining us this morning.
Hello, Robin.
Host extraordinaire. You've done you're so multifaceted in the things you've done here at HSN.
You're too kind.
But one of the great things, not only is he an inventor as well and brings us and develops products, but this is a product that you're repping, and it's really cool in the sense of what it can do.
Absolutely. How many times have you approached a job? This is the most versatile tool in the box, and you don't know exactly what kind of wrench you're going to need. You're going to tighten a bolt on a lawnmower, or you're making a bike, and so you look at a little, bolts. Is this 9 millimeters? Is this 3/4 of an inch?
Don't
Is this
look at
half
me.
an inch? You reach inside your toolbox, and you get all these wrenches, and then you start trying to mix and match. You don't need any of these wrenches. You've got a hand adjustable wrench that will automatically contour to the size of the bolt that you're working on.
So wait a second. So you're telling me all of these?
Yes, and these too. Don't forget these.
Okay, all of this gets replaced by this one tool?
Exactly.
Really?
It replaces your metric or your standard wrench. It's a one-hand grip, self-adjusting wrench. Look at this bolt here. It's a big guy. I grab this, it self-adjusts, and now I can turn it. I don't care if it's...
So I don't have that silly little thing that I have to roll in the center that drives me nuts.
Drives you crazy. And it opens up automatically because you've got this great little spring hinge. So now I go to the next one, and it self-adjusts to that size. And how about a smaller one? Sure, we can go to the next one if you like. It will automatically adjust. And what's happening here is you've got a 2-spring method. Now I'm gonna take this out and put a little block of wood here.
Okay.
And watch this. See how it opens automatically? It'll adjust to the shape, whether this is a pipe or a bolt. And then watch the spring mechanism. I bring it here, and then I squeeze, and it goes even tighter. It's got compound leveraging. Virtually eliminates slipping, it gives you constant performance, and then maximizes the clamping force. The harder you squeeze, the harder this grabs onto it. You've got the teeth on the actual wrench. This is an amazing tool. So if this is all it did was just adjust automatically from bolt to bolt, that'd be plenty.
Right.
But how about as a pipe wrench? If you've got a pair of pliers and you've ever tried to turn a pipe with a pair of pliers, that's a problem. The pliers probably don't even open wide enough.
Right.
Here's a pipe. I love solving problems. It adjusts to the size, and now I turn this into a pipe wrench.
Well, you know what that means to me when you show me that? That means I'm saving myself money, because guess what Robin didn't have to do? I didn't have to call a plumber. I didn't have to have someone come and do it for me, because now this is enabling me and putting the power in the palm of my hand to fix those jobs around my house. So that gives you the independence. That gives you the willpower and the right tool in your toolbox to get the job done. And listen, my toolbox has tons of tools in there, and I don't even know what half of them do, and they just sit there. Finally put a tool in your toolbox that you'll actually use all the time.
I love this piece. Now think about a regular pliers. Usually the handles are straight, or sometimes they even curve in if you think about a regular pliers. Now these are curved out. Plus you've got these nice kind of soft handles, so if you're working in the cold and you put your hand on it, it's not uncomfortable.
Silly question, does it matter if I'm a lefty or a righty?
It does not.
Okay.
Overhand, underhand, doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna use these as pliers. Now notice the little curves I've got here.
Yes.
So if I grip something, let's go for this piece right here. If I grip something, I'm trying to pull out a nail or pull out here's a staple, and as I twist and pull, I'm getting that little bit of an extra grab from the base of my hand. It's not, the pliers aren't slipping out of my hand.
Grip.
Has a great grip, and it gives you a little bit of, look at that, look at you're doing it.
Look at Robin Wall did it. So you don't have to have burly strength like Tom Wise.
Please.
Please.
I'm half the man I used to be.
But you know what? Because the tool does, I'm ruining your,
No, go ahead.
Look, but I want
left-handed.
I know left-handed, I'm a lefty, you're a righty. But I just want you to see, like, you can do this. You don't have to be Tom Wise or have like crazy dexterity and strength, because the strength comes within the tool. And that's what's so impressive about this. Now, all you have to do is choose black or choose the red. You're gonna get the 9-inch Robo Grip pliers and the 7-inch. For 6 flexible payments, $5.16. And Tom, these are quality construction.
These are all, it's laminated steel, super hard construction. If you missed this earlier, the key to this particular tool is, with the regular pliers, you've got to squeeze really hard, and many times things will slip out of your grip. But this has got the built-in special hinge point that adjusts. And watch this, I squeeze a little bit harder. Now the hinge point kicks in. It offers compound leveraging, virtually eliminating any type of slipping. So unlike regular pliers, this automatically self-adjusts, and the grip strength is incredible. I'm able to adjust to the size of the bolt, whatever I'm trying to fix. Plus, you know, how about a pipe? I'm going from job to job without having to worry about it.
Or change out all these little, are these wrenches? Wrenches,
yeah.
Right? I mean, you don't have to, I mean, look, I'd have to try to figure out which one could fit in there. I don't even have
You're never
one.
going to solve this problem with anything in your hands.
Oh, okay.
You need a pipe. You need a pipe
See,
wrench.
I'm not an expert when it comes to tools, but I do know and get the concept of our adjustable plier set.
This is different sizes.
And that's genius, because you went from a small size to a large size pipe. So if you're a mechanic, if you're a plumber, if you're someone who just loves your do-it-yourselfer over the weekend, this is fantastic. And it does the gripping for you, so you don't have to do it with your own hands.
Absolutely. You're no longer having to guess the size. Maybe, how about have you ever had those projects where you need 2 half-inch, whatever the heck it is? Well, now you've got maybe 1 half-inch box wrench, and then the other one becomes the adjustable next tool. So it will make any job super simple and goes super fast. You don't have to know, is it metric? Is it automatic? No, I'm just fixing it.
Now, Tom, You have kids.
Yes, I do.
And you remember Christmas morning.
Yes, I do.
And you remember being up late helping Santa.
Yes, I do.
And putting some tools together so Santa could be off to the next house.
Yes, I do.
Or you know, toys together, not tools. But, you know, it's a lot of work. And maybe you're getting a bike for Christmas, and you could definitely benefit from this.
This is perfect, absolutely. Anybody could use this to build virtually anything. What I like about this is you generally don't have a wrench in your toolbox that's 1.5 inches. This goes up to 1.87 inches. That's the span here. That's a big span. So you probably don't have a wrench that goes that big, some automatic box wrench, but this is gonna expand. You've got the self-automatically adjusting. You're maximizing your grip strength, consistent performance. This is a great tool. As a matter of fact, I used this morning. You did? The car wouldn't start. Oh no. I turned the thing, it was absolutely dead. I go, I know what absolutely dead means. It means—
I'm trying to figure out how you got your car started with this.
It means, absolutely dead means that you've got a bad terminal connection.
Oh, okay.
I popped the hood, had the next tool in the car, I tightened the connection on the terminal for the battery, back in the car, started right up.
I'm impressed.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And I didn't care. I didn't go
sure
find.
I would have known that, but I'm really impressed that you can use this to
Keep one in your glove box. I love it.
Well, I mean, it's always nice to have, in case of those emergencies, to always have like a little kit in the back of your car, and you could put this in there. You never know when you could need it. And to Tom's point, this is a great idea. It's great to have in the house, in that trunk drawer, where you know it's that one tool you're gonna grab. It's not just gonna sit there and collect dust, because you're actually going to use it. For that guy on your holiday list, for someone who's that do-it-yourselfer, this is that tool.
Absolutely.
It's a tool that does more than one thing, right?
Yeah, and by the way, you're gonna get two stocking stuffer perhaps.
How do I know? Is it just the width of—
Yeah, if it's a bigger project, this is 1.5 inches between this span here. This is 1.875. It's a little bit longer. This is 7 inches, and this is 9 inches. You're gonna get a bit more leverage with the one in my right hand. The two-spring mechanism makes it super efficient, super easy to use and operate, and it adjusts automatically. That's really nice.
And all you have to do is choose the black or the red. It's on 6 flexible payments of $5.16. This is brand new for this month. It's 630-460. Tom, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here.
Robin, the pleasure is mine.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
nice job.
Thank you.
I think I know someone on my holiday list I'm going to check off with this little nifty
I love
tool.
this thing.
I want you to stay tuned, because we have a household name like Bissell who's going to help get our homes cleaner coming up after this quick break.
HSN Cares is dedicated to empowering women and helping families in times of need. We partner with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital so that families never receive a bill from St. Jude, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. This year marks HSN's 9th annual HSN Cares Designer Ornament Collection, including over 25 exclusive ornaments designed by some of your favorite HSN personalities. With the purchase of every ornament, HSN Cares will donate $5 to St. Jude.
Lancôme Paris on HSN.
Well, we're gonna help get your home clean, and we're gonna clean with the power of steam, and we are going to sanitize your home so it's gonna be cleaner, fresher for when all that company comes over. And this is an efficient way to clean, because how many of us are looking for ways to clean our home without chemicals, without fumes, without toxic sprays? Well, with Bissell, which is a household name, we know, we trust, we love them, and they really innovate and bring us cool products that help us clean our home in a more efficient way. This is compact, portable, and lightweight. It's called our Steam Shot, and this is your steam cleaner. It uses just normal tap water. You pop it in, and you are ready to go. 100% chemical free. Now, at $40.95, we're going to include the Steam Shot. You get the accessory nozzles all coming included. You get a red and a green, so you can take one outside for the grill, one indoors. You also get the just steam nozzle, you get the hose, and you get the microfiber cleaning cloth along with the measuring cup. Everything comes included on 6 flexible payments today of $6.83 with free shipping and handling. Peter Kilcullen is joining us, and Peter, you're going to show us, hey, happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
You know, 'tis the season that when company comes over, I'm like, oh, everything's got to be perfect. I got to clean everything.
Right.
This is going to help us do it.
Exactly. And what's neat about this is exactly what you said. You can get this powerful clean with steam, and you're not going to have to use those chemicals. I think, you know, not having to use the chemicals is maybe just an extra bonus, because I think that when you start using steam, you're going to find how much better it cleans than even using those chemicals. You look at some of the reviews and the testimonies we have, people are saying how it gets into all those places that you can't possibly get into, even with the brush and chemicals and everything else. Yeah. So let's start somewhere that's, you know, really difficult to clean. And I wanted to show you this grill. So all I'm doing is pulling that trigger. I've got that one of the brushes on there. You get 2, and you'll start to see the amount of steam that we can generate. And then using that scrub brush on that grill, you start to see a huge difference. And I'll just do a little section right there, but look at the amount of steam going out. I love that when you see the steam in the grill. But just that section I did right here, and you start to see the difference immediately, and then on that rag, that this is a great way to clean. And we show this because obviously this is your grill. What's going to go on here? When you want the grill next time, you're going to put food and things on there. So we're doing it without chemicals, which is obviously the best way to go around food and things like that. But what about the grease and all the areas in the kitchen when you're cooking? I'm going to take this off because you're able to have those color-coded brushes. So we'll say that the black brush was going to be for the grill, so let's use the red when we're inside. Or you're going to be able to separate from the bathroom to the kitchen, things like that. So we give you those 2 brushes to do that. Awesome. But how about somewhere where it's baked on, it's greasy? Again, you might think you're going to have to use those really harsh chemicals, but not with the steam shot. I mean, you can just see what I've been able to blast away right there. And then all you're gonna do is wipe those areas clean, and you're gonna be super impressed with how this cleans. Look at the difference with that.
And then even if Peter were to just pick this up,
you'll see underneath.
Because I know that's disgusting to see, but I want you to see the power of that high pressure steam, that you don't need soap, you don't need chemicals, you don't need fumes, you don't need the toxic chemicals around you, your family, or your pets. And that's why a lot of us are really wanting to go to something like this.
Exactly, and it makes it easy. This isn't a whole big long process. You're giving up your chemicals. You used to spray those chemicals everywhere, and we're trying to get away from that. But think about this. All you're going to do, and you mentioned it, is you're going to fill this up with your ordinary tap water.
Now, how much water?
We have a measuring cup in there that gives you the proper amount to put in there. It's just about a cup of water or less.
It says 6.6 ounces.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna put that in there, put the cap back on. 20 seconds after you plug it in, it's gonna heat up and be ready to go. And that's it. And then there's the trigger right there. All I'm doing is pulling that trigger and activating that steam. So I have the steam on demand when I want it by just pulling that trigger. So let's keep going. How about something like this cutting board? That's another one where you're thinking, well, that can get pretty dirty, but I definitely don't want to use the chemicals on areas like this. But this, even on this wood cutting board, that powerful steam is going to get down in there to make a huge difference. So you're cleaning, I think, in many ways better than you could possibly clean, even with those chemicals. And now you don't have to worry about having that residue on areas like that. So again, we can keep going. We were talking about the grill. You don't want chemicals on there, the cutting board, any of those areas around the kitchen. But even things like you wanted to make sure you clean that coffee machine and even inside in there. I mean, look at that, to be able to just clean with that steam.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure I would have cleaned the inside of my coffee pot with it, but that was impressive.
But it can really do it anywhere that you have sticky messes.
Yeah.
This is coffee that's been on there. You can actually use this same way where it's sitting. I mean, you are cleaning all those areas that really are the kind of nooks and crannies that you really cannot get any of those spray chemicals in there or even a brush. But
and Peter,
using
that
this,
always gets like the heat, always makes that baked on. I know that sounds weird, like the coffee. No,
that's exactly what happens. Every time you spill coffee, every time you spill anything on there, it does get baked on. So that is a way to do it, and it makes it so much easier, and you never have to think about those chemicals. Right. I honestly think it cleans a lot better. Oh, how about this? We also include a flexible hose, so you can use this flexible hose, so now you can have all that steam. But if you have to get into very tight areas, you'll be able to hold this in one hand, activate that trigger in the other hand, and you are set to go. So how about something like this? Using this, and I'm using it without the brush, so I just have the concentrator, and now you can get in. This could be the sliding glass door rail or even around the windows. I mean, these are places that you may have never even considered cleaning. How am I going to clean that without the power of steam? But this allows you to do it just like that.
But those
I mean,
are
it is a
always
great
the
way to clean.
hardest places.
Exactly.
I mean, I've like resorted to like a toothbrush, you know, because I can't stand, I don't want the mold or the debris in there.
Exactly.
And those are all the little tight spaces in your bathroom that all the mold or maybe builds up. Or you think about around the faucet. This is great for around the faucet.
All around the faucet, the sink, in your refrigerator, where you have food that's spilled and it's all along those glass shelves. You can use this in there. Imagine you can be cleaning in there around all the other food in there because this is just tap water. We're using just steam in those areas. So I think it's fantastic. How about this is another one I like. We were talking about this earlier where we saw all that dirt go through there. Same thing here. With that brush, for a second I didn't see much, and then all of a sudden that superheated steam starts to just melt away the grease and grime that's in there. So wait till you see that.
Yikes.
All the dirt that comes out of there, that in many ways you can't even notice. And look, you can see that area where I've cleaned it. Look at that, just down the middle. It is such an amazing way to clean. And when you start using it, you go all around the house because you're blasting away dirt and grime in all those different areas. And it makes such a huge difference. So let's go over here. We can actually clean some of those other areas that we were talking about, like the stovetop, certainly tiles, the bathroom. Now,
and Peter, it's lightweight too. Like it weighs 3.3 pounds, so it's not something that you have to have extraordinarily strong upper body strength to be able to hold or to be able to clean if you're doing the shower stall and whatnot. I mean, this is really going to clean virtually anything in your home.
Those are the exact areas, the shower stall, around the sink, and it's certainly, we have to talk around the toilet in the bathroom. This is an area that you don't want to be reaching in there with a brush. But imagine that you're able to direct that power of steam, and it actually has the angled brush where you can turn it over and you can start to blast that steam in so many different areas. But here I'll do the stove, and it's not even just the stove top, but it's all these areas
little
where
crevices.
Exactly, where you can never get that brush or chemicals in there. This steam, you can see that dirt that's starting to collect that we can blast away on all those different areas. Look at that. Sometimes you don't even know that that dirt is in and around those areas, and you can wipe that clean, and it makes a huge difference in those areas.
And it's not even like, you know, a lot of times, like I'll watch, I'll be like, well, whose house is that messy? You know, sometimes we look at this and we go, you know, oh, my house is clean. I clean all the time.
Exactly.
But you don't realize the residue and the buildup that you get from chemicals and the chemicals that leave behind a film. When you use a high pressure steam, that breaks down the barrier of chemicals and film and soap scum, right?
You're absolutely right. Some of these areas that if you had gone over them, even with these chemical cleaners, and you go over and you wipe it, you think you really got it all, but you haven't. I mean, using this power of steam is such a huge difference. So you're getting the benefit of never using chemicals, but I think you really are getting the benefit of getting it really clean. How about around some of the areas, you know, where we have the pets and the kids? All these areas where we want to avoid chemicals, I think it's a great idea. Oh, here's even one. We usually show this if it's around the baby's high chair and the toys and things like that, that you can just use steam to clean those areas. They can be a little messy, those little ones. But here, that's just a mess of jelly, but you're able to wipe that clean, and now you can go right back to using this surface for food and anything else because you haven't left a residue of chemicals there.
It's so true. Peter, we have a question coming in. I'm looking to see on my information. I don't see it here, but maybe you'll know. Do you know how long the cord is? I know, I'm sorry, it was a question.
Not, but I will tell you
actually really...
It is a very long cord. So this isn't just your ordinary extension cord of 6 feet. This is a lot closer to 12 feet,
it's really long,
really
so you can kind of see we're holding it up. I'm sorry I don't have an exact measurement for you on my information, but it is long, so you'll be able to move freely, I think, within like your kitchen or your bathroom. Right. I mean, obviously, if you have an oversized or extremely large kitchen, you could just move it from plug to plug. I think that'd probably be okay, but in my opinion, it's longer than average, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so now you're how about grout? Grout is like the worst, isn't it?
Grout and tile in general.
It's like the bane of my existence trying to clean that grout.
Exactly, and that's an area like the tile there was filthy. Same thing, all the mold and mildew that can build up in your bathroom, in your shower stall, in all those different areas. But using steam makes a gigantic difference. And you're not, have you ever sprayed the chemicals when you're in an enclosed shower area, something like that, and you're now being just overcome by these chemicals? You're never gonna have to do that again. And if it can do a better job using steam, I think that is when you really, feel that difference and notice the difference. You're not using chemicals, but you're not giving up anything in terms of how well you're cleaning. You're cleaning even better when you're using steam.
You're not giving up performance.
Not at all.
Because it really is cleaning more effectively and sanitizing at the same time because it's that high-powered steam. It's like a little dynamo in the palm of your hand.
Sure.
On 6 flexible payments today and free shipping, Peter. We love that free shipping. We are guaranteeing delivery for holiday season. Plus, on top of that, you also, if you are giving this as a gift for someone who loves to clean and they want to clean easier and more efficiently.
They love to clean, but so they want to clean really well.
Well, I know, and people are probably rolling their eyes at me this morning going, Robin, who loves to clean?
Well, you love to be clean, right? You love the house to be clean, you love the bathroom, and you love the kitchen to be clean.
Do you like to clean, Peter?
Not at all.
Not at all.
But I was introduced to steam. It's been a really long time now.
Yeah.
I mean, and this product for Bissell has been so popular for so long because everybody wants to get away from the chemicals, but honestly, more importantly than that, you want it to be clean.
Yeah.
And this does it.
It does, and it's lightweight. Peter, will you show us everything you get in the kit?
Do you like to clean, Robin? I wanted to ask you as well.
No, I do not. But you know what's so funny? My
over here.
husband loves to vacuum. He's one person I always say, no one likes to vacuum. And then I'm like, oh wait, my husband loves to vacuum. He finds it therapeutic.
Sure.
But anyway, show us everything you get.
So you get the unit, you just take off the cap. There's the cup to give you the exact amount of water. We give you the line right there. You put that water in, you're set to go. We give you a microfiber cloth as well. Then you've got your choice of the 2 brushes and the extension hose as well.
Awesome. $40.95, free shipping, 6 flex. Peter, happy holidays.
Happy holidays
Thanks
to you.
for being here. That was fun. You
Keep it
cleaned a
clean.
lot.
It
See
was
the
fun.
power of Bissell. It gets the job done faster. We have electronics coming up next hour, and Bose is in the hour. Don't want to miss that.
Here's your Merry Update.